Hello!
Hello!
I have a brief presentation that you will love on the concept of mentoring. It's really, really interesting, and I think you'll enjoy it. I'm going to go through it really, not quickly, but I'm going to present it in a fascinating, exciting way. You'll want to take great notes. You'll want to pay a lot of attention because there's a lot of wisdom in this presentation. Here's what you need. You need great facts and you need great habits. If you have facts, but you don't implement them, or you implement something as habits, but they come from the wrong facts, then you're not going to do well. You need great facts and great habits. But I'm only going to be able to give you great facts here today. Why? Because I can't give you habits in an hour. You can't get a habit in an hour. You have to get a habit over time. If I meet with you, I don't know, every month for a while, then you could create a habit. So you need both facts and habits. Which are you going to get right now? Facts. Good. So let's get started. Let's get started. Let's learn an important fact right now. Success is F plus G plus H. Make sure you get that down. Success is F plus G plus H. What does that mean? We'll find out soon. In the meantime, we're going to go from now to millionaire. How long does it take? Well, the answer is it takes more than a lifetime. Do most Brits die rich or broke? Broke. Most Americans die broke. Most Aussies, Canadians die broke. And therefore, it takes more than a lifetime to learn the well skills. Would you like to learn it within one lifetime?
Yes.
Is this the lifetime you'd like it to learn it within?
Yes.
Okay, good. How long does it take? It takes 17 months. It takes only 17 months to learn the well skills. Now, broke people like to say, to heck with the well skills, just give me the wealth. And that's very bad thinking. Because if a broke person wins money in a lottery and then loses it, they have no idea how to gain anything back. But wealthy people know how to create wealth, so if they happen to lose everything, they just earn it back. It's no big deal. So the secret is not the wealth. The secret is the well skills. And it takes only 17 months, but only with a great mentor. Only with a great mentor. When you follow a great mentor, you can get the well skills in 17 months and then create whatever wealth or recreate whatever wealth you ever want for the rest of your life. But let's talk about life without a mentor. It's full of little problems. It's full of little mistakes. It's full of frustrations. So for example, do you have a feeling of being undirected, solving problems too slowly, having an income lower than you deserve, not enjoying some of your duties? Put up your hand if at least one of those represents where you live today. Well, if that's the case, then it's as if what you want is slightly beyond your reach. Okay, this is what's called a funny slide. I usually don't have to explain the concept of funny slides. But you probably thought, gee, this is a business presentation, I better not laugh. And it's okay if you don't want to laugh. I have a special button. When I press this button, all the funny slides disappear. Makes the presentation shorter, but boring. So do you want the funny slides?
Yes.
Yeah, then you need to react appropriately when you see one. Do you promise?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try you out again. How much time does mentoring take each month? And the answer is it actually saves you time. So many times when I answer a mentored client's question, they say, oh my gosh, my friends have done it wrong. They've wasted years of their life. Yes. When you make a bad decision, it could waste decades or years or months or hours of your life. And so actually mentoring saves you time, but to legally answer your question, it takes an hour. It takes 1 hour. There's a live interactive, personal, small group mentoring session that I personally lead. Every single month, I personally, not one of my coaches, I personally lead it. You get the impact of me working with you in a small group setting. You get every single one of your questions answered. And in addition to that, it takes you 23 minutes to write your goals at the beginning of a month in a special sacred way that I've developed. That has been independently assessed as the #1 most powerful goal attainment program anywhere in the world. You will see later in this presentation that it has been more highly acclaimed than Tony Robbins' goal attainment program or Brian Tracy's. It's like shocking. It's gigantic. And I'll show you the actual stats. You'll be blown away. There's no other program that can match this one. So in total, it takes 1 hour of learning and 23 minutes of writing your goals. And this book, the Monthly Mentor Goal Handbook, is a book that I've written that's not available to the general public, but only to my monthly mentor clients, where I've taken 400 different things that you could write a goal about, like weight loss or improving your muscle tone or finding the woman of your dreams. And I've taken my own clients' goals on that topic and chosen a perfectly written one and presented a goal on every single thing you could ever write a goal about. And that book is available only to monthly mentor members. So here's your very first mentoring lesson. If you're fortunate enough to get into my program, this is the very first thing that you will learn. Each mess, and get this down, this is shocking, each mess is a lock on the gate which keeps abundance out. Each mess is a lock on the gate which keeps abundance out. Make sure you get that down, as unpleasant as it is for you to write it. Each mess is a lock on the gate which keeps abundance out. So you think you have to go somewhere or do something to get rich. Rich actually is banging on the door to get in, and you're not letting it because you have so many messes. You have so many messes. But maybe I'm speaking to the wrong group. Let's just see. Let's see about messes at work, overdue bills, messy desk, undelivered product, a mess in your tax records, unhappy clients, and the worst one of all, any open cycle. And you've never even heard of open cycle. You don't know what it means, but it's the worst mess that you have. An open cycle is defined as anything you've started, it's not finished yet, and it bothers you or has ever bothered you. So this course that we're in has started. It hasn't ended yet, but it doesn't bother you because it's not supposed to end for another hour or two. So big deal. If you're taking any other program and it hasn't ended yet, you don't feel bad, no problem. But if you borrowed a book from somebody and you didn't return it and it bothers you, or you ever got bothered by it when you were like 6 years old, you didn't return a book and your parents moved to another city and you happen to find it when you're unpacking, you go, ooh, that's enough. That's with you. And every open cycle harms you significantly. Let me give you an example. If you take the most powerful laptop, brand new laptop, and you load 1,000 new programs into it and launch them all, what will happen to your computer? It'll crash, and before it crashes, it'll slow down. It'll slow down, then it'll crash. That's the same as you. An open cycle is any program that you have running inside your head. Any program that you have running inside your head. And because of that program, you slow down and you crash. You're no different from a powerful laptop. You will slow down and you will crash. You actually operate at a slower speed than you're worthy of doing. And you make more mistakes, that means crashes, than you should. But it's the best you can do because you have so many open cycles. As soon as the open cycles are eliminated, and I can show you exactly how to do that, then all of a sudden you speed up in your thinking and your ability to produce results, and you stop making mistakes. That's gigantic. That is an increase in income more than you could ever calculate. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And no one's ever taught you about open cycles, and it's the worst mess you have. But that just didn't work. How about at home? Any broken promise to any family member? A mess in your car. Every time someone gets in your car, you say, oh, it's only messy because, and then you lie. You say, oh, the entire soccer team was in my car yesterday, and they were all eating McDonald's. That's why it's messy. That's nonsense. And the person knows you're lying to them. But that's what you do because there's messes in your car. There's a mess in your basement. There's a mess in your clothes closets. There's a mess in your garage. And here's the worst one. Mystery keys. Mystery keys. Are you saying, Mr. Aaron, that if I throw away a few dead keys, my income will go up? Yes. Yes. Every mess is a lock on the gate which keeps abundance out. The more messes you have around you, the tougher your life is. You learning a lot so far?
Yes.
Good. Let's keep going. How messes are hurting you. If I had your messes, I'd have your income. Oh, what a horrible thought. I don't want your income. Even you don't want your income. But it's all you deserve because you have so many. Yeah, so I'll try it again. That was the audience participation component. You didn't do very well at it. It's all you deserve because you have so many messes. Yes, keep up that level of enjoyment so that we can have some fun here. Because the deal is, I get you rich, but you entertain me. I haven't felt the love. I'll give you more examples of how to get rich, the more you entertain me. So just when the audience participation moment comes, chime in. Enjoy yourself. Got it?
Yes.
You passed that one. That's good. But here's the good news. If your messes went away, you'd have my income. Is that good news?
Yes.
Good. Good. Great mentoring always brings you more money than your investment. Always. But great mentoring. I'm not talking about your uncle who says, yeah, give me a call anytime and I'll help you out. That's not mentoring. That's just a happy uncle. I'm talking about someone who is where you want to be and has a program to get you there and is willing to help you. That's what a mentor is. So what is the real reason mentoring works so well? This is fascinating. You see, you can put the greatest musicians in the world in a room, but you don't get an orchestra until a conductor shows up. Some tuxedoed guy with a wimpy baton shows up, and suddenly they can play. Before that, they actually can't play. And you can put the greatest actress in the world in a room, but you don't get a movie until a director shows up. Director shows up, Oscars happen. What's the secret to their success? And the secret is the conductor, the director, the guru, the coach, the tutor, however you want to call it, but we're going to call it mentor. Great mentoring. Great mentoring. And this is the most important slide of my entire presentation. Every successful person has a mentor. Every successful person has a mentor, and every person who struggles does not. And the good news is that you can cross over. Because you see, if it were height and you had the wrong height, you're out of luck. If it's gender and you had the wrong gender, you're out of luck. If it's skin color and you got the supposedly wrong skin color, you're out of luck. If it's religion and you had the wrong religion, you're out of luck. Nothing you can do about it. But it's not. It's just whether or not you have a mentor. That's all it is. And I can prove it to you. Watch this. Go up to any person who's successful, either in making a lot of money or a great mother or a great chef, a great artist. Go up to anybody who is great and say to them, who's your mentor? And their eyes will go dreamy, and they'll remember the person who took them under their wing and changed their life. Then go up to any broke, unsuccessful person who struggles and say, who's your mentor? Huh? What? Nobody. Nobody who struggles has a mentor. Everybody who's successful has a mentor. 100% black and white, 1 or 0. There's no people who have a mentor and they're unsuccessful, and there's no one who's successful without a mentor. No one. No one. You can cross over. That's the amazing good news of this slide. So now you know success is F plus G plus H, and G, as you suspected all along, is a great mentor. You must have a great mentor. You see, an average mentor might give you some lame advice, and you'll struggle with the lame advice for years, and you won't know that it's lame because he's your mentor. But one sentence, I've said individual sentence to a mentored client, and it so completely changed their life, they had a realization immediately of how they should proceed. One sentence. That's the value of mentoring. if someone is where you want to be and has a program, an actual program to help you get there, and they're dedicated to your success, there's nothing that can hold you back. So, next, I want you to experience mentoring right now. You've likely been in a situation where you thought something was good, maybe a restaurant meal, maybe a course that you should take, maybe a book that you should buy, but you didn't really know because you didn't know if it was, how good it was. You hoped it was going to be good, but you didn't know. So put up your hand if it would be wonderful to know what mentoring is like before you actually got into it. We're going to do that right now. Right now, I'm going to show you exactly what mentoring is like. How? Because I conducted a survey. And it's a 17-month program because it takes 17 months to get the well skills. But I did something shocking. I should have asked my members who'd been in the program for the full 17 months, I should have asked them to complete the questionnaire, but I wanted to show you something shocking. I wanted to show you how fast mentoring works. And so I invited my members who'd been in the program only 4 months or more to respond to the survey. Only 4 months, so you can see how fast it works. And the results are startling. Startling. Number one, I learned important lessons every month. 94% said that. You might say, well, is that good? Sounds good, but how do I know it's good? Here's the statistic. In the United States, that's the only place I have statistics for it. In the United States, less than 2% of adults ever buy a hardcover, nonfiction book after leaving school. Less than 2% ever buy a hardcover, nonfiction book after leaving school. And my clients learn important lessons every month, 94% of them. Wow, thanks for that enthusiastic response. Are you tired? End of the day? No? Have you switched to decaf? It's not working for you? If I was teaching like you're responding, we'd be asleep by now. So just pretend you're enjoying my presentation, okay? Next one, I have cleaned my messes. 92% have said that. After 4 months or more. What a giant, giant statistic that is. I achieve goals every month. 96% achieve their goals every month. You don't even write your goals every month. So for you, it's 0%. You achieve 0% of your goals because you don't even write them. And that means that your life proceeds by fluke. Sometimes things go well, sometimes they go badly, sometimes you get a job offer over here, but it's too far away from where you live, or sometimes you get a job offer over here, but it's not as much money, and so you're just blown away in the wind. You don't have a vision, you don't have a structure, you don't have a path, so you just float through life hoping for the best. Honest to God, that's what I've noticed unmentored people do. They float through life hoping for the best. It's very, very sad. And there's more. Wait till you see these. My quality of life has increased. 88% say that after only 4 months or more. I do more of what I love. 76% say they do more of what they love. That's enormous. Because doing what you don't love causes cancer, ulcers, all kinds of diseases. And Monthly Mentor does this in as little as 4 months or more. But the next one is the best one there is. The best one, this is the shocker. This is the one that no other mentoring program on earth can boast. Watch this. My income has significantly increased. 48% say that, which means slightly under half of all the people fortunate enough to get into my program have noticed a significant increase in their income as a direct result of enrolling in the Monthly Mentor program. Wow. 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 But then I asked general questions where people could type in whatever they wanted. And I said, what did you get out of the program? And they said, oh my gosh, I bought so much positive cash flow real estate that I could fire my boss. I now can retire in luxury. I know how to invest in the stock market. I know how to invest in bitcoins. My relationship is better. My health is better. My weight is down. I ran my first marathon. Like just whatever you could imagine, that's what my clients wrote about that they had received already. And then I asked another question, which I thought was the same question. Why did you join in the first place? And I was broadsided. I was shocked. I had no idea. Because what they all said was, I know a guy in the program, and he's made so much money really fast, I want to get in. I already know a guy in the program, and he's made so much money so fast, I wanted to get in. And I have an example for you right now. I wonder if you've heard of this guy, Robert Kiyosaki. Yes. You heard of Robert Kiyosaki?
Yes.
And what's his most famous book? Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Here's what he wrote. I thank Raymond Aaron and his tape on goal setting for assisting me in achieving more with a lot less stress. And where did he write it? In his second book, which I like better, Cash Flow Quadrant. That's what Robert Kiyosaki said about me. Robert Kiyosaki was my client. Wow. Wow, wow. I'm sure you've heard of Dr. John Gray. He wrote Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, Kids Are From Hell. And here's what he said. Raymond's groundbreaking technology of goal attainment is the first truly new material on the subject in many years. It's a unique approach that will skyrocket your ability to do what? Achieve your own goals. You write down your own goals, whatever you personally want. Personally, professionally, financially, spiritually, you write down what you want. And you get it. It's unbelievable. And I've got lots of celebrity testimonials. Lots and lots of them. But let's go to the hugest. The hugest celebrity testimonial that I've got. One of the most famous celebrities in the entire world, Jack Canfield, the co-creator of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series of books. And here's what he wrote. You'll be shocked when you see it. You'll just be shocked. You wouldn't even believe that somebody of Jack Canfield's giant celebrity would say something as powerful as this. Our company, that's the Chicken Soup for the Soul Empire, achieves outrageous goals, not just goals, every month, not just sometimes, using Raymond's unique system. Unique means you can't get it anywhere else. I use it for myself personally. That means that Jack Canfield is my client. And for my company, that means that all his senior staff is my client. Because bluntly stated, it's the most powerful system ever created. That's a wow. Wow. That's a wow. That's Jack Canfield. So is Raymond's life the life that you want? I have high income and no debt because I hired a business mentor. Now I am a business mentor. But that's how I got there. I have huge real estate wealth because I hired a real estate mentor. Now I am a real estate mentor, but that's how I got started. I have large internet income. Why? Because I hired an internet mentor. Are you getting the pattern? Yes. All right? I didn't know anything about starting a business. So I got a business mentor, then I was successful. I am not now an internet mentor. I'm not. But that's how I got my giant internet wealth. I've decided not to become an expert or an authority in the internet. I'm just going to keep hiring my internet mentor and let him tell me. That's just what I've decided. But that's in business. That's in business. But I also want my personal life to work well. So let's talk about my personal life. My relationships sparkle. Why? Because I have a relationship mentor, not a marriage counselor. A marriage counselor's job is to fix what's broken. A relationship mentor's job is to keep sparkling what's currently sparkling. The divorce rate's 50%. And you don't seem to care about how tragic and gigantic is 50%. 50% means every other divorce ends in failure. Sorry, every other marriage ends in divorce. Every other one. If every other time you got into an automobile, you crash head on into a brick wall, you'd really soon stop getting into automobiles. But people get married every day. Oh, we're in love. It's not going to happen to us. Baloney. It happens to 50% of all marriages. And you don't have any insurance against that happening. I do. I have a relationship mentor. When the tiniest issue comes up, we both say, oh, let's call Robert. And we call Robert. And as soon as we can get an appointment, she says what her issue is. I say what my issue is. And then we wait for a moment to hear the magic words that Robert says, I know the solution. My wife is extremely high income and gorgeous and smart. I'm extremely high income and handsome and smart. And we don't know the solution to our problems. Because my rule is, when you're in your own fog, it's foggy. So we can't tell, as smart as we are, we can't tell. And you have friends, let's say a married couple, who argue over the same thing decade after decade. Put up your hand if you have friends like that. Yeah, of course, maybe that's your situation, but it's easier to see in others. The same argument over and over and over again. Why? Because they never solve it. They never solve it. They don't have a mentor, so they just get into trouble. I have no medical issues that hold me back. Everything works. Just wanted you to know that. Why? Because I have a health mentor. I'm spiritually fulfilled because I have a spiritual mentor. And this is going to shock you. I'm completely fit because I have a fitness mentor. And my fitness mentor said to me one day, sign up for the toughest race in the world. I said, what is it? She said, find out. So I went home and I Googled toughest race in the world. Unfortunately, one showed up. And even more unfortunately, I clicked on it. And it was polar race, billed as probably the world's toughest race. It's a 350-mile, month-long foot race to the North Pole, hauling a 100-pound sled because the racers can't carry 100 pounds on their back. At minus 40 degrees, and I haven't told you the worst danger, polar bears. This is a teenage polar bear. But you can see how big it is compared to a human's foot. The father, the daddy polar bears are way, way bigger than that. But the teenage ones are more dangerous. So I came back to my fitness mentor, and I told her about polar race, and she said, is it difficult? Lady, what part of hauling a 100-pound sled 350 miles at minus 40 degrees dodging polar bears isn't the tough part? She said, you heard me, prove it's tough. So I came back to her and I said, 160 people across the Atlantic Ocean in a rowboat. 400 people have been to outer space. 2,000 climbers have conquered Everest. 5,000 runners have broken the fabled 4-minute mile. But in all of human history, only several dozen people have ever stood at the North Pole by their own efforts.
Wow.
And I'm one of them.
Wow.
I am now one of them. Want to see a picture of me at the North Pole?
Yes.
There it is. That's me. It's hard to recognize because no part of my body can be exposed. I would get frostbite in minutes. It's so cold. But if you want to see the actual if you want to see the Santa factory, the photographer, I don't know why, but it's just to the left. I asked him to get it in, and he just... You also might be wondering, where's the pole?
Yeah.
And the answer is the North Pole is in the middle of the Arctic Ocean, and the ice moves.
Yeah.
So if they drilled a pole in, the next day it'd be in the wrong place. So there's no pole. If you're disappointed, imagine how I felt.
Right? You can say Satisfactory just goes south from there.
Yes. That's the only place you can walk. So there was a tough race. And that was a very happy day. And if you want to see the actual North Pole, squint your eyes, and look halfway between the heels of my boots. That's the North Pole. That's the actual North Pole of the whole world. And it was a very happy day. But not every day was a happy day. The 9th day, I remember it well. The 9th day was not a happy day. Why? Because on that day, the temperature hit an unbearable minus 68.
Wow.
Minus 68. The race headquarters told us it's not cold enough to stop the race. Break tent and get out there. How cold does it have to be to stop the race? But we got out dutifully that day, and I want you to see what I looked like at the end of that day. It's scary. I'm glad you're sitting down. Here's what I look like.
Wow.
My nose is cracked right open. Why? Because the high Arctic is a desert. There's no humidity at all. All this pasty stuff, that's frost nip, the precursor, the beginning of frostbite. My lips are cracked and bleeding. The roof of my mouth and the inside of my nose was sunburned because the sun glances off the snow and shines up. And you really don't want to put sunblock in your mouth.
No.
And they don't tell you that. I had this horrible feeling in my mouth, and they said, oh, yeah, it's sunburned. Why? Because you opened your mouth. Well, excuse me. And underneath all this ice is frostbite. That was the 9th day. That was not a happy day. Not a happy day. But if you think that's bad, the next day after the race was the worst picture I've ever taken. I look like my own grandfather in this picture. And here it is.
Whoa.
I know. It's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. And that's after a 30-day race. I look like my own grandfather. But the important point is I don't want you to get to race the North Pole. What I want to tell you is you can achieve any goal you wish. Any goal you wish in any category. Spiritually, weight loss, finding the woman of your dreams, getting a better job, earning $1 million, anything. Anything. Remember, I was flat dead broke and $100,000 in debt at age 39, and now I'm a multimillionaire as a speaker, a multimillionaire in real estate, a multimillionaire on the internet, a multimillionaire as an author, a multimillionaire in business, and I'm a multimillionaire in 3 other categories. There isn't room on the slide to list them all. Wow. The same guy who was broke at age 39. You can earn as much in 1 month as all last year. You can escape the sea of sameness. You can launch a very successful business or wildly grow your current business. You can have your business work harder for you than you work for it. You can have your questions answered by a true master. And this is the basic binders. You open this up and there's 4 basic programs in the basic binder that teach you exactly what you need to do every year and every single month. There's 3 of them that you do every year and 1 of them that you do every single month. It's the basic foundation of the entire monthly mentor program. And the interactive mentoring class every month, let me tell you about that. It's just so special because I'm personally there with you. And put up your hand if you've ever used Zoom, the platform Zoom. It's actually better than being there in person. Because right now, if Lisa is at the back and Horace is at the front facing me and Horace talks, Lisa can't hear what he's saying. And Lisa can't see his face because he's facing me and Lisa's facing me. And so live used to be the best there could be. Now the best there could be is Zoom. Because in Zoom, you have all the faces of all the participants looking straight out. So you see everybody's face looking straight at you. You don't see the backs of any heads. The people at the left side can't see the people on the right side in a live classroom, but you're looking straight at everybody. It's better than live, and you can hear everybody clearly. It's way, way better and strangely more intimate than being in a live classroom. Very strange, very powerful. It's the best, most robust platform that we've ever come across. It's the best there is. And the investment for the monthly mentor program is a small car, but let me tell you in specific terms, $12,000 US. $12,000 US for 17 months of my wisdom, plus $500 a month for 17 months for all the benefits that you get all the 17 months long. And I've given you 3 proofs that Monthly Mentor works for you. Testimonials from real members, survey results from real members, and people you know, like Robert Kiyosaki, saying that it really works, and Jack Canfield, and Dr. John Gray. People you know saying it really works. But since nobody's going to give you 3 proofs, I'm going to give you 4 proofs. And my 4th proof is an ironclad guarantee of success. An ironclad guarantee of success. Mentors don't give guarantees. None of them. Why? Because if a mentor guarantees your success, it's as if you don't have to do anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's as if you sign up, you get your guarantee, and you sit back and you say, okay, make me successful. As if it's the mentor's job. And so no mentor in the world gives a guarantee. I'm the only one. And when other mentors say to me, why do you give a guarantee? We're not supposed to. I say, because Monthly Mentor works. It's your program that doesn't work. That's why you won't give a guarantee. I not only give a guarantee, I give a triple guarantee. And my triple guarantee looks like this, 100% ironclad guarantee. There's no risk. That's why people race to the back to get in. There is no risk to you whatsoever. So I'm going to tell you what the 3 guarantees are, but honestly, they're so huge that you're going to scream wow at the end of each of the 3 guarantees. Because each one, I know there's 3, so you say, well, maybe a couple are small and the other's big. No, there are 3 that are gigantic. Watch this. Guarantee number 1. You will achieve your own goals every month, goals you select on your own. You write down any goal you want on my special form. You write down any goal you want on my special form, and you will achieve it. You will achieve it that month, guaranteed, or you get all your money back and can keep all the material.
Wow.
Nobody can offer that. Nobody. You write down whatever goals you want, and 6 of them. And you will achieve your goals every month, guaranteed, or you get all of your money back and keep all the material. That's just number 1. Number 2 is even better. Number 2, you will achieve goals you personally view today as outrageous. Let me tell you my definition of outrageous. Outrageous is, you know for sure you can't achieve it this month. You know for sure you can't achieve it this month. So let's say this month is July, and you're writing your goals. There's a box and an arrow to the box, and on the arrow it says, write down a goal you know you can't achieve this month. You know you can't. You know you can't. You already know it, because it says, write a goal that you know you can't achieve. For sure. Okay? You understand what I mean? Yeah. Good. And then I guarantee you'll get it, or you get all your money back and can keep all the material.
Wow.
That's crazy. But I've been offering Monthly Mentor for 25 years. 25 years. I know what I'm doing, and I've seen my clients skyrocket in their abilities, in their income, in their health, in their relationships, everything. Everything, whatever goals they set. And we haven't even come to number 3 yet, which is the craziest of them all. Some of your goals will achieve themselves automagically. Automagically, I define as achieving as if with no effort on your part whatsoever. Achieved with apparently no effort on your part whatsoever. So that means you'll write down a goal. Could be any goal like a number 1, or it could be an outrageous goal like a number 2, and it'll actually come true without your appearing to have done anything. Using the spiritual principles. That's why you don't think you did anything. And you will see, shockingly, people come up to me and say, Raymond, I've wanted to do this particular thing for like 20 years, and here I am 2 months into the Monthly Mentor program, and I got it. I don't even have a word to describe it. So I made one up, automagically. Some of your goals will achieve themselves automagically. I guarantee it, or you get all of your money back and can keep all the material. And I don't guarantee that you'll achieve 1 or 2 or 3. I guarantee you'll achieve all 3 of these, or you get all your money back.
Wow.
Do you understand that nobody can make that promise? Nobody. It's through the roof. That's why people race to the back to get in. That's why they race to the back to get in. Because Monthly Mentor works. You've got testimonials that say it. You've got an ironclad triple guarantee that says it. And here's the guarantee. It's personally signed by me. It's personally guaranteed by me. It's corporately guaranteed by my company. There's no risk to you whatsoever. That's why people race to the back to get in. And there's a signing on bonus. As soon as you register, we send you an audio that Robert Kiyosaki and I created called Wealth Secrets. And wealth secrets are all the wealth secrets that he's not going to put in any book. And we promised each other that we're not going to sell it, but that we'll give it away to our best clients. And I've chosen monthly mentor members to receive this. No one else gets this. Very special. And you get it as soon as you register. It's sent to you immediately. So let's talk about getting rich on demand. I'll give you just one testimonial. Nicholas Berman, a struggling commercial real estate developer. After 4 decades in real estate, my net worth was $40,000 with 2 teens to still put through university. Enter Raymond 3 years ago. I just did exactly what Raymond said. Today, my net worth is over $1 million, thanks a million Raymond.
Wow.
Now you do the math. 40 years, no mentor, $40,000. 3 years, Raymond as his mentor, millionaire. You do the math. There's no amount you could pay for mentoring if you have a great mentor that you won't get your money back manyfold. Wow. That's what great mentoring is about. Great mentoring skyrockets you up to this level of wild success. So, let's go from now to millionaire. By understanding the rest of the formula, success is F plus G plus H. We know that G is great mentor, F is great facts, and H is great habits. Absolutely. As soon as the fireworks go, you'll see them both, great facts and great habits. And you get both in the monthly mentor program. You get the facts, and because you're with me every month, they will be inside you as habits. Gigantic. F plus G plus H. So what do you need? You need the monthly mentor goal handbook. You absolutely need it. It shows you exactly how to write goals in my special way. Another thing that you need is to get all of your questions asked every day. I know that I meet you once a month by Zoom, but you don't necessarily want to wait 29 more days to get a question answered. You get a special email address that supersedes my family. I respond to you before my family. Why? Because if I call my family, or if I respond to their emails, I may never get to you. And so your emails go on the top priority, so I answer all the monthly mentor emails, all my mentoring clients, all my Orbit clients first. Then I get to do my personal ones. And so I do it several times every day. I clear them. People are sometimes shocked that they get a mentoring answer from me within minutes. Within minutes. Now, if I'm asleep or on an airplane or on stage, I'm not going to respond. But otherwise, you'll get a response very, very, very quickly. Another thing that you need, absolutely, is 17 months of mentoring and accountability. You see, my program is not only mentoring, it's also accountability. You actually get to know a number, an actual number of how well you did achieving your goals that month. There is no other mentoring program on earth that has created a scoring system. What the other mentors say is, well, you can't have a scoring system, of course, because if some giant real estate developer wants to make $17 million this month and you want to sell another car and get an extra 1,000 pounds commission, well then how can you compare? Bullshit. I figured it out. I have figured it out. There is a scoring system, and if you're a student, if you're retired, if your big issue is losing weight or finding the guy of your dreams, no matter how different you are and no matter how differently you write your goals, there is a scoring system that is absolutely homogeneous and works for everybody. So I can come up to you and say, how did you do last month? And instead of saying, fine, thanks, which has no meaning, you'll say 41. You'll say 36. You'll say 72. There'll be an actual number. The only scoring system in the world, the only goal-setting system in the world in which you actually can score your success at the end of the month and have an actual number. And you can see that when you goof off, you get a low number. When you're diligent, you get a high number. And then you get more of your own goals achieved. It's the best there is in the world, and I'll prove that to you. What else do you need? You need, and this is the hugest of all, you need the second binder. The second binder is the advanced binder, and it teaches you how to clean your messes, how to eliminate procrastination, how to increase wealth every month, how to overcome your toughest obstacles, how to get out of debt, and lots of other things. It's $6,000. It's not available here, but people who get into my program very soon realize that they need that, and so out of honesty and transparency, I just want to tell you about it. But don't worry about it now, and don't worry about the $6,000. Just know that you'll likely want it after you get it. And what else do you need? You need to unleash your inner power. And the monthly mentor will do that for you. Why? Because the monthly mentor absolutely works. It absolutely works, and it's been working for 25 years. Another thing that you need is the 1-Minute Mentor videos. Every morning I get up and I do a professional video, and then I edit it, and I put on an intro and an extra, and I send it out to my monthly mentor clients around the world. Every single morning. People say they love waking up to me, or if you go on vacation and you have 7 of them waiting for you, it only takes 7 minutes to play them. It's no big deal. And it's such a joy. I love doing it. It's one of the best things that I do, because every day you'll get a little bit closer. Every day you'll learn a little bit of wisdom. Every day you'll realize, oh, that's a good idea. Raymond does it this way. I usually do it that way. Ooh, that's a good idea. I remember he said that a month ago. And you'll just get better and better and better. And then you'll start teaching other people. Someone will come to you and say, gee, I have this problem. You'll say, oh, well, you do it that way, but I do it this way. And they'll say, whoa, when did you start doing that? And you realize, oh, the 1-Minute Mentor videos actually taught it to me. 1 minute. In 1 minute, I can teach you so much. And the end of every video says, you are now 1 minute closer to your amazing mentored life. Every morning, that's how the video will end for you. It's really exciting. And another thing that you need is great facts and great habits, which you will get every single day. And if you think all that's amazing, if you think having a book of how to write goals is amazing, if you think that having the best goal attainment system in the world is amazing, if you think that having a system that's been working powerfully for 25 years and has so many amazing celebrity testimonials, if you think it's amazing that I personally, not one of my coaches, is going to work with you face to face every single month, if you think all of those are amazing, it's nothing compared to what you're going to see right now.
Probably know me as the co-creator of the New York Times best-selling series, Chicken Soup for the Soul. You know, that series has sold over 110 million copies in over 44 languages around the world. We looked around for a system that would help us attain our goals. We finally found one that worked, and it was Raymond monthly mentor program. And I use that program every single month. All my senior staff at Chicken Soup for the Soul Enterprises use that program. And as a result of that, we continue to achieve and surpass our goals every single year. And your life can be changed if you will use the monthly mentor program. You know, when we decided we wanted to do something, we looked around at all the people out there that had programs, whether it was Brian Tracy or Tony Robbins, you name it, we looked at it. And the one that really impressed us the most, because we did it, we tried it, was the monthly mentor program. And I want you to have the same success that I've had and that our company's had. So I'll finish this by simply saying this. The monthly mentor program is the most powerful and effective goal achievement program literally on the planet. Take advantage of it. Get involved. Do it now.
Wow. Jack Canfield, did you hear him say better than Brian Tracy's, better than Tony Robbins? That's a question. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. But here's the very, very, very hugest. Wait for this. Get ready. This is it. The monthly fee of $500 for 17 months. Wait till you see what happens. The actual monthly fee for you is only $97.
Wow.
$97 a month, and you get so much value every single month. But get ready, it's even better. The 1-minute mentor video that is $3,000 a year for monthly mentor members, no charge. That's included. Every single day you get a video from me. Every single day. Also, get ready for this. The $6,000 second binder, I'm including it right now with the basic binder. You get the basic and the advanced for the same tuition.
Wow.
Huge. Let me make it even better for you. Monthly Mentor absolutely works, but I'm going to make it better and better and better for you. Every single day, you get the 1-minute mentor video. Every single day. Every single day, you get your questions answered by email by me. It's not somebody using my email address. It's not one of my coaches pretending to be me. It's actually me. I personally do it. Every single day, you get great facts and great habits, and they get instilled more powerfully in your soul. Plus, every single month, you get your goals achieved, and you get to see they're achieved because you actually get a score. Every single month, you get a 1-hour live mentoring class that I personally lead. Every single month, you get to clean your messes. You think you have millions of messes because there just seems to be messes everywhere. You actually have less than 17, which means by the end of the 17 months of your program, your messes will be gone. I am a monthly mentor member. I know I'm the founder. I know I'm the mentor of the monthly mentor program, but I'm also a member of the monthly mentor program. And one of my problems is I can't find a mess to write about. I can't find a mess to clean. I don't have messes. I don't have any messes. If I think of some tiny mess, I go fix it instead of writing it down. I can't. Put up your hand if you'd like to be in a situation where you can't find any messes at all in your life. Because honestly, you think you have millions of them. You have less than 17. But since you never, ever fix any mess, it stays forever. And every single month, it's only a small monthly fee in order to get all these gigantic benefits. And then at the beginning, you get an enormous amount. At the beginning, you get a 100% ironclad guarantee of success. At the beginning, you get the Monthly Mentor Goal Handbook, which is one of my most important books that's not available to the general public. At the beginning, you get the basic binder 1 of the basic 4 programs of the Monthly Mentor. And you also get binder number 2 that has about 15 other lessons of the Monthly Mentor program that gives you all kinds of value. Also, at the very beginning, you get Wealth Secrets audio by Kiyosaki and Aaron. Also, it's tax deductible against business income, not against your salary, but against business income. And that's the best deal that's ever, ever, ever been offered. All that you get every day, all that you get every month, all that you get right at the beginning today. But the tuition of $12,000, I'm sure, is bothering you. Would you like it lower?
Yes.
A little lower or a lot lower?
A lot.
A lot lower? Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. It's only $997.
Wow.
$997 for me, for my 25-year working monthly mentor program. This is all the miraculous things that you get. Let me summarize it. It's $997 plus $997 US dollars. It's even less in British pounds. $997 US dollars plus $97 a month. And if you wish to prepay the 17 months of 97, then not only do I give you a discount, but I give you 2 extra months. So paying in full up front is the least expensive way to get it. And this is the one that you can choose if you need to pay over time. But bottom line is, every single person who's successful has a mentor. And I'm offering you a mentoring program, possibly the best in the world, for a very, very low fee.
Wow.
Yeah, that $9.97 US is about $7.50 in pounds. So, this is your opportunity. Come back. We're having a very short break, and then we'll finish with the program. Yes, come to the back. I'll answer all of your questions. This is your opportunity. Come to the back.